There's no news that Tesla stock has been going down recently. Hey, everyone, and welcome back to everything. Tesla stock hitting the lows several times in the previous month. Luckily, that is something big on the way for Tesla, and if it's successful, it can boost the stock of the company to as high as $52,000 in the coming months. Analysts are optimistic that this will be the move that will raise the price of the stock to its full price, and hopefully Tesla stock will skyrocket to $52,000 after that happens. But can Tesla stock really reach this price? And what is the next big thing in Tesla that will cause the stock price to skyrocket into the thousands? Let's find out. But before we start, if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications to keep up to date on everything going on with Tesla. Tesla is set to launch an artificial intelligence feature that has never been seen before. The company's CEO, Elon Musk, recently announced that Tesla will shortly begin mass-producing the robotaxi, an autonomous vehicle modeled with the self-driving feature. These robotaxis are designed to operate without a steering wheel or pedals, meaning they will not require human drivers. According to Musk, the project is aimed at providing customers with the lowest cost per mile of transport, and the proposed cost to ride a robotaxi will be cheaper than a bus or even a subway ticket. This is coming after the Tesla founder announced that its high-performance Cybertruck is set for production in 2023. The vehicle, which is designed to have the utility of a truck with the performance of a sports car, was initially unveiled in 2019 and is now a few months away from hitting the market. Tesla's robotaxi project is targeted for mass production in 2024, with the product announcements to be made in 2023. If this project is successfully completed, Tesla can easily switch most of its manufactured car models into robotaxis with a simple over-the-air software upgrade. And of course, this new update will come at an extra cost. But Musk has stated that a robotaxi could be sold for as much as $12,000 based on its uniqueness and high-tech value. This innovation will be a massive driver for Tesla's growth by boosting the company's finances and overall net worth. In similar news, Musk also revealed his plans to develop a humanoid robot, Optimus, which, according to him, will be worth more than SFD technology, full self-driving technology, and the entire car business itself. Investors are looking forward to these exciting innovations that Musk has in store for Tesla. And judging by the future potential of these projects, it is almost impossible that the results will be anything but exceptional. There are many positive developments going on by Tesla, and these show that the business is on the move for a bigger success, and if properly executed well, it may see Tesla stock prices rising to a higher price in the future, possibly reaching $52,000. One of these is Tesla's plan to build its own chips. Tesla, like most other companies, rely on global chip supply for production and has been heavily affected by the current chip shortage, which has caused some of these companies to close down. Therefore, owning a chip supply chain will not only give Tesla a competitive advantage over other companies, but further secure its place as a leading automobile company for years to come. In October 2021, Tesla announced its adoption of lithium-ion batteries for its standard range of electric vehicles globally. The lithium battery is said to be sustainable with a lifespan of over 5 years. It is a high charging speed and high temperature resistance. This means that Tesla cars will now have more durability and battery life compared to other Tesla vehicles. However, the only limitation here is that EV companies are vulnerable to supply chain constraints, which at the moment is a constant problem of inflation caused mainly by the Russia-Ukraine crisis. This crisis has led to a drastic increase in price and, according to Musk, has resulted in a reduced number of outputs and even delayed the launch of projects like the Cybertruck and Roadster. Tesla has a good trajectory and the potential for massive growth in the future, which will inevitably affect the price of its stock. There have been multiple growths in different sectors of the business, and the company is already taking over the EV market. In general, the rate of production and distribution has also increased massively, boosting the net cash flow of the company. The automaker's financial results for the first 3 months of the year were mind-blowing, leaving a positive feeling for investors and a high hope for great returns on their investments. Tesla's also increased its distribution globally, exceeding predictions from major stock analysis like Wall Street. But just like any business, it is not a continuous trend of bliss. Until recently, Tesla's stock price has been quite promising, but the stock recently reached its lowest price of $620.57 from $636 per share, a drastic fall from its record high in November 2021. The shares plunged 42% and that decline in the S&P 500 index and also 26% drop in the S&P 500 consumer directory sector made it the seventh worst performing stock in the S&P 500 at that time. It also underperformed most of the other major tech growth stocks like Apple Inc. and Amazon.com Incorporated. This decline led to many investors selling off their stocks. The alleged claims that Elon Musk had taken. The company announced that it will soon begin production of the new capacity lithium-ion battery 4680 for electric vehicles in Japan. The energy company stated that mass production will soon begin in the fiscal year ending in March 2024. And now, both brands have set things moving as Panasonic recently sent Tesla samples of the powerful 4680 battery for which production will soon start in Japan before its move to North America. Hopefully, this will be a big win for Tesla and it will foster an increase in its car production and delivery. Although Tesla did well in Japan, the narrative is different for China because of the large number of competitors. China is responsible for about 80% of companies' production input, and it's also a major distributor on the supply chain. Therefore, Tesla's expansion into the Chinese market could have a positive impact on its production capabilities. But the highly competitive EV industry in China means that Tesla will have to do a little more to create its own customer base, even though it is a globally recognized EV company and by far the most famous. China being a technology hub is a lucrative market for electronic vehicles, but it is hard to overlook the strong competition presented by these Chinese EV companies, most of which have proven over the years to match up to Tesla's performance in terms of deliveries and financials. Even though investors are hopeful that Tesla can overcome the competition and become a big name in China, just as it did in Japan, the production struggles in China, and it's caused constant discouragement for the company, since any production loss can have significant impact for the company's margins and earnings. Places like Iceland, however, have been thriving as a field for Tesla to grow in with multiple supercharger stations across the country. There is no doubt that Tesla has its challenges, which have in some ways affected its stock price, and like other investments, there is always a mix of upward and downward trends. But records over the years have shown that it will still have a solid growth story going forward, despite the increasing number of competitors. Tesla has several advantages that continually set it in a leading position, one of which is the charging infrastructure. Tesla owns the largest fast-charging network in the world, a record other companies will take years of technological advancement to beat. With continuous improvement, better infrastructure, and a wider expansion into the world markets, Tesla's finance may remain unmatched by its competitors. The company has the potential of achieving greater milestones, all of which may push the stock price to $52,000 in the future. But what do you think? Let us know down below. And while you're still here, go ahead and click on one of these two videos on your screen. See you there.